Welcome back to Home Life with Rebecca. We're at the eye doctor's. It's Kennedy's first eye exam. Do you want to wear glasses or no? No? Yes? He wears glasses. She wears glasses. She wears glasses. I wear glasses. Adam wears glasses.
It's super silly, huh?
Okay. And do what that is. In fact, I'm going to have you close your eyes for just a second. Oh, here we go. That's what it does right there. You are doing great. Remember, you can blink your eyes as much as you'd like to blink. It's kind of a weird little cleaning. It just helps me look to make sure everything looks good. Yes. What is it?
A butterfly.
It's a butterfly. Go picture. Go picture.
I just did a thorough sweep and mop, and it's only Tuesday, but we've had so much snow, and the kids had like 3 snow days last week, and everybody was dragging in mud and snow, so I couldn't stand it anymore. They all went back to school today, so I decided that I must take my chance to clean. So I did a good sweep and mop. I need to clean the mop still. And I kind of dusted, just took a feather duster to everything in here. I vacuumed the carpets. I did the litter box really good. I'm doing Jillian's bedding and Kennedy's bedding. Oops. That's a stuffed animal that needs to be washed. I need to vacuum the basement, but I'll do that later. I was gonna fix Jillian and Kennedy's clothes too. They're kind of a mess, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today. And Wesley did pretty good on his room yesterday. He really cleaned it up and rearranged his furniture, so his room's nice. And I just cleaned the showers not even a week ago, so I just wiped them down, but I did a good clean on the toilet and the sinks and both of the bathrooms, cleaned all the mirrors. I'm gonna wash my bedding tomorrow. My room needs to be dusted, but I thought now would be a good time to show you I finally finished my coloring book. Well, hello. So yesterday we had eye doctor's appointments, everybody but Allie and Parker, so I need to make theirs still. Allie had to work and they couldn't see that many kids. I wish, because Allie was actually scheduled to see the eye doctor, but her work called her in last minute and he was like, didn't have anybody else. So I could have had Parker take her place, except, you know, he's a 17-year-old boy and the appointment was at 9 o'clock in the morning, and because it was so last minute, he was just not waking up. So I'll just reschedule them both together. These are my current eyeglasses. So it's been about a year and my prescription has unfortunately changed on both my nearsightedness and farsightedness. I wear bifocals, so that's probably why I was getting some headaches too. I kept taking them off because they were bugging me. So I'm glad that I went because my prescription changed. And my daughter Tiffany, she just got seen in June, and she kept complaining to me the last couple months that, Mom, I can't see the board at school or the projector, whatever they use. I don't even know what they use anymore. Like, she was just really struggling, and they're like, well, we can't, because me and the kids are on Idaho Health Plan, which is Medicaid. And so because she got seen in June, they're like, you'll have to pay out of pocket for her examination unless it ends up being medical or the prescriptions change so much, then Medicaid would cover it. So I was like, that's not good. Because I don't think that was something that she would make up. Like, why would you do that? She doesn't usually complain about things like that. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna schedule her. My husband has, it's called an FSA card, so he has insurance through his work through the school district. But to add even just me and the kids, we couldn't afford it every month. But he's able to have that and Medicaid, but me and the kids only have Medicaid. But he can use this FSA card, and they put so much money on it every month. I'm not really sure how it works, but he was able to like get like a massager with it to help with his back and his foot. He got me a heated lap blanket with it, so that when I color or journal, I can, because it's so cold in our house, I can put this little blanket on my lap, and it keeps you warm, and it's got a little massager. I don't like the massager, it doesn't really work that well, but the heating part's nice. And he was able to go ahead and pay for my examination and then our glasses, because Medicaid here, if you're over 21, they don't care about your eyes. So in California, I had Medi-Cal, and if you were over the age of 21, then you got, every 2 years you got to see the eye doctor and get a Medi-Cal approved, like their frame, so it was, you know, free. Here, if you're over 21, you have to pay out of pocket for everything if you don't have insurance. So luckily the FSA card covered for me, because I asked my husband, like, can't you just get vision for me through your work? But you can't do that, so because it's tied into the medical part. But they'll cover dental. That stuff still confuses me sometimes. I feel like I'm still like a kid because I don't understand things like health insurance or like mortgages and all the fees and house policy. I don't understand any of that stuff. Like, I told my husband, you need to sit down with me like I'm in 5th grade, write it all down and go through it with me, so if something ever happens, I know what to do and what money goes where. I'm not talking about like our normal bills and stuff like that, or our credit card bills. Like, I know that stuff, but I'm talking about all the other things that I feel like I'm clueless. And yesterday kind of felt like a wake-up call, because I didn't know that Medicaid didn't cover me to be seen. So this is very long-winded, but luckily he had enough money on that card and some left over to pay for my exam. And so I picked out, I need to get eyeglasses very badly, but I needed sunglasses more because I can't drive. So I mean, these kind of give me a headache, but I mean, I can make do till he gets paid in a couple days, and then more money will go back on there, and then I can get a pair of eyeglasses. But I picked out like the cheapest pair of sunglasses, the frames that I could find. I didn't put the bifocals in it, or the progressive lenses. I didn't think I need it for just driving. But because my eyes are so bad and I wanted to get the warranty and the polarized, because my eyes are so sensitive. Your eyes are expensive. It was still $400. Oh, including my exam. I was like, holy crap, that's expensive. Like, thank God he had the FSA card. And then Tiffany's exam ended up being free because she was right. She knew her body. Her eyes had changed that much. It ended up being medical. They're thinking that she just had like a growth spurt. That's probably what happened, so it changed it. And the same with my son Wes. His exam was free to begin with, but he's worn reading glasses since he was in 2nd grade. He's always needed them for the computer and reading. He now has 20/20 vision, and I think because he started the growth hormones, he's grown 2 inches. I think that's why all of a sudden like his vision is totally fine. So Jillian's prescription changed just a tiny bit, so she needs them for reading. Tiffany needs them for distance, and then Kennedy ended up needing glasses. This was her first eye appointment. She did pretty good. I was wondering, because the last eye exam she had at school said that you might want to get her an eye exam, and I've noticed like at home, I think that's why she wants to watch everything on her tablet. When we try to put the same thing on the television, she goes, I want to watch my tablet. And I'm like, I bet she can't see the TV, or she'll stand at like the fireplace like this, and then her eyes will water. And I remember my mom telling me when I was a kid, that's what I would do. And I'm like, I bet she's gonna have my eyeballs. I bet she can't see. And sure enough, she needs to wear glasses. So that'll be interesting, because she just has a lot of trouble with keeping things on, like with necklaces, and even her bows lately, she's been ripping them out and not wanting rubber bands in her hair all of a sudden. So we'll see how that goes, but she has to wear them. So anyway, she is excited though. She picked out really cute pink frames. So my sunglasses and Tiff's glasses and Jilly, and then Adam got some too, but his were totally covered. He needed new glasses. Should be here by next week. But my friend gave me a site called $39 Glasses, and so Tiffany really wanted like these Calvin Klein frames, but they were $220, and we had enough money on that card to get them. She was really disappointed yesterday, and they were super, super cute on her. And she's like me. She's supposed to wear them all of the time except when she reads, and now I need to wear mine all the time even when I read, but I've just been like wearing them when I want to see the TV or something like that. But I definitely needed them to drive because I was struggling to drive, so that's why I picked the sunglasses first. But we could have used that card, but then with Medicaid she gets a free pair of frames, and so I'm like, I asked the lady, I'm like, can she get both? And she said no, Medicaid will just take 20% off the frames that she really liked, but if something were to happen to them, you can't get a warranty on them, they don't cover it. So if she lost them, then she would be out of luck. So she liked the frames that she had last time for Medicaid, so she decided to get the same frame, so they sent that out. And so I told her I got on this website and they're $39. She found a really nice pair, and I could just enter her prescription, and then she can get a pair of glasses that way, and they just mail them to the house. And it's literally, I have to look at what it is because the frame's $39, so I'm not sure after I put the prescription in what it will be, but it takes the FSA card, which he gets money put back on it on the 20th, and then I can order myself a pair of glasses on there too. And maybe because my eyes are so bad, I don't know if they do the progressive lenses, so I might have to wait and go back into the vision place to get mine. But I thought that was cool. I'm glad my friend gave me that site, because now Tiffany, especially because she's the one that needs them all the time, and Kennedy probably will too, but I'll see how she does with the Medicaid glasses, because they're free. Even if she loses them, she can get one replacement. So I'm probably going to hold off on getting her like a different pair of glasses if I can get them for free. But anyway, so there's that long-winded story that you guys wanted to know. So I'm going to go through my coloring book. I got inspired by Life with Patty, because she goes through her coloring books when she's done with them and puts post-its of like her favorite pages. I am not an artist. I do not know how to use the alcohol markers. I'm clueless. I'm like, how do people make it look so cool and blend the colors? If somebody knows, tell me. I've tried to watch some like YouTube videos, but they go so fast. Like I don't know what the heck they're doing. So I need help. My pages aren't that good, but I told you guys I would share it with you. So I will show you my favorite pages. So I'm going to go mark those right now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just end this and then make a separate one of the coloring book, so this video is not too all over the place, so I know what to title it. So you're probably going to get 2 videos today. Chicken tendies.